Vigna subterranea is a member of the family Fabaceae. The plant originated in West Africa. Vigna subterranea ripens its pods underground, much like the peanut. They can be eaten fresh or boiled after drying. Names in other languages: the name for the Bambara groundnut in the Bambara language of Mali is Tiganingalun or Tiganinkuran, literally little hard peanut. Among other West African languages it is known by other names. In Hausa it is variously referred to as Gorjayu or Kwaruru. In Gome, Kwam. And in Kanuri, Ngangla. In Igbo, Okpa, and in Ga, Akwu. Bambara groundnuts are also known as jugo beans or in Swahili, njugamo. In the Republic of Zambia, Bambara groundnuts are known as either ntoyo, katwado, or mbwila. In Shangaan they are known as tindua. In Malagasy, the language of Madagascar, they are known as vonjo bori, which translates to round peanut. In Indonesia it is called kacang boga, which literally means boga peanut, because this plant is widely cultured in Boga, West Java. It is called kacang poi in Malay language, not to be confused with kacang poo, which serves as one of popular dishes in the southern region of Malaysia. In the Shona language of Zimbabwe it is known as nyimo, and in Lubu and Bell language Silozi, they are called lichu. In Oshiwambo, it is called ofukwa, or efukwa for plural. Agronomic aspects. Origin and regions of cultivation. The origin of the Bambara groundnut is West Africa and the region of cultivation is Sub-Saharan Africa's warm tropics. Importance in the world food system. Bambara groundnut represents the third most important grain legume in semi-arid Africa. It is resistant to high temperature and is suitable for marginal soils where other leguminous crops cannot be grown. In addition, it makes very little demand on the soil and has a high nutritive value with 65% carbohydrate and 18% protein content. For these reasons it is not prone to the risk of total harvest failure even in low and uncertain rainfall regions. Due to its high protein value it is a very important crop for poorer people in Africa who cannot afford expensive animal protein. Despite its nutritional value, it is still considered as one of the prioritized, neglected and underutilized species in Benin. Product use. The seeds are used for food and beverage because of its high protein content and for digestive system applications. The entire plant is known for soil improvement because of nitrogen fixation. In West Africa, the nuts are eaten as a snack, roasted and salted, or as a meal, boiled similar to other beans. Soil requirements. Optimal soils for Bambara groundnut production are sandy soils to prevent water logging. Optimal soil depth is between 50 and 100 centimeters, with a light soil texture. Soil fertility should be low and soil pH is best suited between 5 and 6.5 and should not be lower than 4.3 or higher than 7. Climate requirements. The production is best suited between a latitude of 20°-30°, that is the tropical wet and dry and the subtropical dry summer climate zones. Optimal temperature is between 19°C and 30°C. Temperatures below 16°C and above 38°C are not suited for the production of Bambara groundnut. The Bambara groundnut is very drought resistant. The minimal annual rainfall requirement is about 300 mm and optimal annual rainfall is between 750 mm and 1400 mm and should not exceed 3000 mm. Cropping system. The cropping system is semi-permanent and the Bambara groundnut can be cultivated as single crop or as intercrop. Best suited intercrops are sorghum, millet, maize, groundnut, yams and cassava. Bambara groundnut is mainly cultivated as intercrop, however the planting density varies between 6 to 29 plants per square meter. For woodland savannas of Khartoum the highest yield is attainable with a plant density of 25 plants per square meter. Fertilization. Since Vigna subterranea is usually intercropped, no fertilizer is applied. A yield of 1,000 kg seed and 925 kg leaves remove 55.7 kg N, 26.2 kg K, 25.1 kg C, 7.8 kg P and 6.6 kg mg. Since bambara groundnut is a legume, phosphor is the most important nutrient. An application rate of 60 kg per hectare of P2O5 is recommended for bambara groundnut in Yola, Adamawa State, Nigeria. Production world production of Vigna subterranea increased from 29,800 tons in 1972 to 79,155 tons in 2005, while the yield during this period did not increase. As an underutilized crop, bambara groundnut has not received sustained research until recent years and therefore no yield increase occurred. Pest and diseases Pest and diseases are not considered to be a serious problem for Vigna subterranea. Reported diseases: leaf spot, powdery mildew, wilt, leaf blotch, stem rot. Reported pests: aphids, bruchids, leaf hoppers, termites, root knot nematodes, rodents, parasitic plants. Physiology growth the growth cycle is between 90–170 days and under optimal conditions the cycle is about 120–150 days to pod maturity. Flowers appear 40–60 days after planting. 30 days after pollination the pod reaches maturity and during another 55 days the seeds fully develop. Every 30 days they are produced again. Generative reproduction Generative reproduction is for the bambara groundnut orthogamous and cleostogamous. References. External links: Bambara groundnut, Phaeanzia subterranea Thars, Bambara groundnut. A link from the past and resource for the future, Vigna subterranea. Integrated Taxonomic Information System. Vigna subterranea in West African plants a photo guide.